if you're looking to make a lazy dinner, this is it. This puff pastry is stuffed with ground turkey, spinach, and cheese. But let me go ahead and show you how I make it. First thing you're going to do is roll out one sheet of puff pastry onto a plate or whatever it is that you're putting it on. Just make sure you lay it out completely. Once you do that, then you're going to go ahead and one thing that I did miss on here was to add flour to the bottom of that. So make sure you add some flour so it doesn't stick to the plate. Then I'm going to go ahead and put on here some ground turkey that I already cooked, and it also has onions in it. And once you fill it up with all the ground turkey, you're going to go ahead and add some spinach. I went ahead and took out all the excess water out of this spinach. And then I'm adding some pieces of Havarti cheese. That's it. All you do after that is pour the rest of the ground turkey on top and close up both sides of the puff pastry sheet. One side over and then the other. And that's it. Just make sure it's fully closed. Now the next step is going to be to get it onto the pan. So what I'm going to do now is grab the parchment paper and I'm going to place it on top of it. And then I'll also go ahead and place the pan on top and then just flip it over. That way it doesn't fall apart while I'm trying to get it onto the pan. And then here, be careful, since I didn't add flour, it is sort of sticking to the top. So it took me a minute to get that plate off of there, but I finally got it off and it did not break. I was freaking out for a second, but I got it. Now, all you're going to do here is just cut some air pockets. I did about 4 little slices on there with the pizza roller. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and set it in the oven. It's at 350 degrees for about 18 minutes, depending on how long it takes to get golden brown. Then I added some butter on top, and once it melted, I just brushed it over the top. This is such an easy, lazy comfort food. If you really don't feel like cooking or you feel like eating comfort food, you don't really have to make the separate pieces. Just throw it all into the puff pastry, close it up, and put it in the oven. Everybody really loved this. It was really, really good. This is even something that you can make ahead of time and leave it in the refrigerator, and then you can just pop it in the oven. Once I let it out of the oven, I went ahead and let it sit for 5 minutes. Then I cut it into 8 squares, and they were super easy to manage. Just use the pizza roller again. And then all I did was just put them on the plates, but you'll see a close-up here of what it looks like on the inside. It was the perfect mix of ground turkey and cheesy spinach all at once. There you see it. And such a delicious flaky outside. You just have to give this a try. Super quick, easy, and lazy dinner. Like I said, you just throw it together and everybody will love it. For this specific one, I used 24 ounces of ground turkey and I used a 12-ounce bag of frozen spinach. I just went ahead and warmed it up in the microwave and just made sure that I took out all the excess water out of the spinach. And I used the Havarti cheese squares, and all I did was just put them on there, as you saw, in half slices. So technically, I used about three pieces of Havarti cheese slices. But yeah, that's about it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you make this. It was super easy, so I really hope that some of you make it, and let me know what you think. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.